Hello, true art believers, and welcome to the #1 live art stream in the world. This is Pierson here, and this is day 88 of 100 days of drawing, and plus many more. But let's just get the first 100 out of the way, shall we? Anyways, it's Skull Week, and we're on what day are we on? I think we're on day 3. Did I write day 3 or day 2 on the description? It doesn't matter. It's all the same to me. Let's see. It's day 3. All right, day 3 of 7 for Skull Week, and then we're going to choose something else. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. I got some drawing to do, if you know what I'm saying, bro. Big... All right, friends, here we go. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty. It is showtime. It's showtime. That was supposed to be my demon voice. All right, we're gonna move real fast. How fast can we go? I don't know. We're gonna see what we can do. We can draw this. So today, what this is gonna do, we're gonna do the same thing we did yesterday, which was we're gonna straight line it. We're gonna draw straight lines. We're gonna do our skull in like the straight line fashion here. I'm gonna train my body, I'm gonna train my drawing. I'm gonna train myself to do straight line drawing, and then go. That way, yeah, this will be a grand experiment, friends. So just gonna do skulls this week. So this one is what I'm doing is I'm taking the skull and I'm shifting it around. So I'm gonna get like a 180 view, not even a 180, just more like a from left to right type of perspective. Right, just a left to right type of perspective. All right, so we got like our the base of our skull kind of constructed here. Now we're gonna do a few more things. I might need to extend the back of the head. Then again, maybe not. Let's kind of just go from where I'm at. I'm just gonna kind of keep it where I'm at. Keep the skull at this angle. Maybe extend it out just a smidge and kind of extend this back part out a little bit, and maybe make it a little taller right here, and then that way, there we go. So I think that's going to be the understructure, right, of the skull that I have here. And now we're gonna start by adding a little bit more descript forms. Not a lot of descript forms, just a little bit, right? We're just a little bit more descript, right? We're just kind of getting some of these these forms kind of more in place here, right? So just a little bit. Maybe add like this angle here. One thing I'm not really doing is I'm not extending this cheekbone out as much as I probably should. I typically don't do that, so I'm going to extend it out a little bit more, just a little bit. Like maybe round it out, just exaggerate it some. Maybe this person has really nice cheekbones, so we're just going to exaggerate the cheekbones just a smidge. You know, we want to make it, just want to make it a nice skull. People like skulls. Some people like drawing them a lot. I enjoy it. I think it's It's maybe a little bit, what's it called? There's a warped, or no, disturbing. I don't know. Maybe not. I won't be the last person to draw a human skull. You know? So next week, I think I'm going to draw like water toys. I'm going to pick one water toy, and maybe it'll be like a water toy and like another object or something. I don't know yet. That I'll do for you know, roughly a week, and then I'll do that again. I don't know, but by that time I'll be getting really close to my 90 to 100 days. So that will be around 90 to 100 days. Well, I'll be getting close to 100 days real soon, and then I'll probably shift it up. I'll probably shift it to like a digital drawing. I'll probably do some digital drawing. You know, just take a little break, and maybe for 100 days I'll do digital drawing. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think it actually will be easier because I won't have to store all these drawings after the fact. It will be a lot easier because I'm like, or maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll alternate. Like 1 week I'll do sketches of, like I'll do digital, and then maybe I'll be like, I'll bounce back between like digital and traditional work, right? So I'll do like digital work, and then I'll go and do traditional work. But I'll do traditional work, I'll do the same theme. So like maybe I'm like doing themes of like landscapes or something, and the next week I'll do themes of landscapes and on paper, you know. And I'll see how those that change, right, will affect the drawing. So I gotta move this nose here, and there's this. We're gonna split it right here. My nose was off. There we go. It's a little bit better now. It's a little bit more where it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's a little bit more where it's supposed to be. And a little bit of happy nose and a happy skull. We gotta draw a happy skull, everyone. And we're drawing a happy. What's this? I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have like themes. Like one month, I'll be doing like perspective, and it'll be like traditional, and then it'll be like digital the next week, and then next month it'll be like, let's do abstract or like pen and ink, and then we'll do like digital versions of pen and ink. We'll do like traditional versions of pen and ink, and then we'll just go back and forth. I'll probably be able to do that in my sketchbook. I'll probably go back into my sketchbook. I'm thinking I'm getting the hankering to doing some sketchbook work, and I really like doing that. You know, maybe another week I'll do like anatomy. I'm thinking something along the lines of I got to figure out a strategy of like what I want to do. Like I want to do something that's a little bit more educational. So like maybe I'll do like perspective, and I can kind of go through the basics of perspective, and then do that traditional, and then do it digitally, and see how I fare, because I'm not really an expert at the digital medium. I can do it. It just takes me like 3 times the amount of time a professional would do it. Like the outcome looks really good. Like my digital portraits look pretty sweet. It's just that I have to spend an exorbitant amount of time on them in order to get them done, because I don't know the shortcuts. I'm doing like everything backwards. And the funny thing is, I've actually gotten better. So like, even though I'm slower, or I'm slow, right? I've like gotten faster. All right, so now I'm learning. Yep. So I got to push this back. I was correct. I'm going to push this back a little bit further. I'm going to push this skull hat out here a little bit. You know, I always have trouble up here. I probably don't give it enough. I probably don't make it large enough, to be honest with you. It's a weird. I still struggle with it, like with the overall shape. Like I don't seem to get. I'm not. Okay. Yep. So I'm not giving enough. I'm not showing enough of the back of the skull. It's wider in the back because there's this area right here that I need to drag out a little bit further. So I'm going to drag that out. And so this is probably where the skull kind of ends. So we're doing that, and we're going to bring that up. There we go. So that's probably closer to the skull shape. Not perfect, but you know, it is what it is. You're gonna get better. You're gonna do 7. You're gonna do 4 more of these. So, and I can see myself in the future doing another skull week, maybe like one in a sketchbook, doing pen and ink, and like labeling the areas, or maybe like getting a book and like drawing from the book, and also like giving credit to the book, saying that I'm using this as a reference source. You know. Of course, it's not going to be direct verbatim translation. So maybe something like that. Maybe I'll do something like that, you know. I don't know. I don't know yet, right? I'm not quite sure on what I want to be doing, you know. So I'm just thinking of what I can be doing. And I would like to have maybe once a month I'll do like a request week or something. I'll like 1 week I'll just take requests and draw whatever people want me to draw, just so long as I can do it in the time frame, you know. Draw Batman angry. Well, that's almost all Batman drawings, you know. Just whatever, just something to kind of break it up and have a little bit of fun, you know. So that's what I've been thinking about doing in a nutshell, is just mixing it up. You know what I'm saying? Just mixing it up and having a little bit of fun. With it all. So that's something I've been pondering on doing, is just figuring out interesting ways. What do you think I should do? What do you think I should do on my next 100 days of drawing? I'm leaning towards doing digital, simply because I want to get better at sketching digitally. I'm really atrocious at it. And also I feel that it'd be a good medium to kind of improve my speed on, and play around with different strategies, different little techniques, because there's a lot of things I'm really not, I don't understand too well. And I think kind of it's called like habit stacking. So stacking a habit that also does another thing at the same time. So like what I'm doing with this 100 days of drawing is I'm doing 2 things at once. I'm live streaming my work so people are aware of what I'm doing, and I'm also practicing at the same time. So I'm learning 2 crafts, or I'm getting a double whammy. Double whammy. So I'm what's it called? 2 things are occurring at once. I'm achieving 2 goals at once. One goal is to draw every day. Another goal is to live stream every day. So I'm doing two things at once that benefit me. Like I'm improving the live streams aren't really benefiting me. Maybe in the future they might, but right now they're just kind of like, here's this guy drawing live. But I'm improving my ability to draw. I'm learning a little bit more about how to render the skull. I'm drawing from life, so I'm getting those hours in, and it's only going to benefit me in the long haul. Like I'm just going to get better and better and better at this. At least I think I will. Like maybe there'll be a time where like skull 5000, like, and skull 5000 looks the same as skull 7, and I'm like, listen, Pierson, it's probably time to pack up your bags and call it. You need to stop drawing. You've clearly peaked, bro. No, I haven't peaked. I'm just getting started. So I have lots of like tentative ideas on the direction I want this like live stream feed to go, and I'm really excited about it. So it's good to have like dreams. Good to have some sort of like goal in mind, and so like being able to at least figure out, kind of talk about, and to kind of plan in real time what is the end result of this live stream. What am I getting out of it? Well, first off, I'm practicing. I'm also getting my work out there, and I think that's as good as you can get it, right? This is probably the best way, right? It's a really good way to get your work out there and for people to know about your work. And so I've been really thinking about this drawing live as a way to really show where I'm at, and also to connect with people that are interested in my work, right? Because I am the number one art stream in the world. The reason why I say that is because if you don't say it, how is it ever going to come true, right? You got to make your subconscious mind believe that it's going to become true. You got to make it happen. You will it to be through sheer effort, hard work, and just repetition, buddy. Bob Ross did not become a cult legend, the original OG of live stream. Repetition, my friend. He did hundreds of paintings. So I'm not getting the angles correct, but I'll get better and better. It's just inevitable. I'll just keep practicing, and my sight will get better. I didn't get the angles right. Like this, the angle is more like this. I was so focused on getting these kind of correct, even though I didn't get that right as well. So basically now it's just going to be a value issue where I kind of make this look really nice using value. And every time I think I'm getting faster, I'm really not. I'm averaging about the same speed for each skull. I actually slow down near the end, and I think that I'm going to go a little bit faster each time, but I don't. So like tomorrow, I'm going to kind of work on this again like I did the day before, and really focus on getting it done, you know? You think I get really consistent, but some days I'm erratic. You know, like the way that I like the executions are similar, but like it's not like each skull is like eerily similar. Like they're the same. They look like the same skull each time. There's always a little bit of variance there. I'm not like, it's not like that academic drawing where each person's drawing looks the same, you know. And I'd like to actually do that. I want to learn that a little bit. I want to spend some time implementing some of the strategies and spending some time researching that, because I think I'd benefit from it. I just haven't had a moment of time to kind of work on that type of strategy, and I've done a little bit of like, not research, but I've looked into it, and I think it will be beneficial, right? It's just, well, of course, it's like the people that come out of it are like total BAs, you know, badasses, right? They turn out to be really good, you know, because they've just like practice that they practice those techniques over and over and over and over again until they got it down pat, you know. And it's just very interesting. I find it very intriguing to see that type of a methodology being used. So it looks like I'm for this 30 minutes, I'm just gonna get basically the charcoal, like the vine charcoal outline of it all kind of in place. But I'm not going to get anything else in there. Maybe a little bit of a charcoal stick. Just a little bit of charcoal stick action to kind of. So this is what I've been doing a lot lately with this type of these skull drawings, is I've been adding these really thick lines in them, like very cartoonish. And I've been trying to, I guess maybe on a subconscious level, trying to figure out how I can balance out some more realistic, not necessarily realistic, but more subdued transitional value tones with these really thick lines, and how they can, been thinking how can I make these work together a little bit so they feel like they're more unified, right? So you got these really thick, bold lines here, but I'm juxtaposing them against. See how brittle the vine charcoal is? Look at that. It's just, you can just erase it. So I'm juxtaposing it with the what's it called? What do you call it again? Transitional value tones, the grayscale, the shade, the shadowing. Some more, basically more traditional, like light to dark shadowing mixed with like these really thick, almost cartoonish lines. And I've been thinking, like, how can I blend these together and make them work, you know? And that's what I've been trying to do as of late with these last few skull drawings, is trying to make those work together a little bit. So I got like 5 minutes. I want to go the full 30 minutes today. You know, I'm going to go the full 30 minutes. That's a little, it's exaggerated. Those don't exist on this skull here. So again, just really playing around with like this more kind of like aesthetically animated skull and exaggerating the features a little bit, really pushing those thicker lines, playing around with line quality, you know, and figure out how much line is too much line. Right? There's no like legit answer to that. It's just all playing around. It's playing around. Maybe there might be a time when I do a 100 days of drawing where I do like 30 grid drawings, or maybe it'd be like 100 grid drawings would probably be about 100 weeks. It'd be 100 weeks of drawing, because it would probably take me about a week each to do one, or a week to do one grid drawing, because they take so long to do, especially if I'm only doing 30 minutes at a time. You know, if I'm doing a grid drawing and I'm spending 30 minutes at a time, it's probably gonna be a couple weeks for one, easily. So this is all exaggerated, probably too much. I'm just having fun with it though, you know. I'm just playing around with this. This is actually going to be a little bit more of this is going to be more experimental. It's already, because of how thick I laid the lines on this, it's going to be more experimental. So I don't have to worry about messing up so much, because I'm going to be having these really thick lines here that are it's going to be affecting the outcome of my drawing. I already know that it's going to change the overall appearance. So I'm not too worried about if it's going to be a successful drawing, because of the line weight that I've already established with some of this. So again, just playing around with it. You know, and there's some pros and cons to doing this type of stuff. Like the pros, you learn a new like way of approaching things in this type of drawing. But like sometimes the cons can be like, because you approached it this way, it could very well turn out to be not as good because you approach the style of drawing a slightly different manner than what you're used to, and so you're not able to get to a level of like consistency or success as you normally would with a different approach that you're more accustomed to, right? And some people like this type of stuff. They like this type of like thick, bold line work. Me, I'm like, it could be. It has its moments. You know, it has its moments. It has its uses. It's not like it's the only way. It's a way of pursuing these type of drawings. You know, there's no like better way or more superior way, right? There's just various approaches to the same type of drawing. I now realize what I've been doing wrong with the nose, but it's too late to fix it now. I'm gonna try to implement it the next time I do this drawing, the skull. I don't get that angle of that nose correct. It's always, I make the angle a little bit less exaggerated. So I just kind of noticed that. So I'm gonna have to put that in the back burner for next time when I work on a skull drawing, which would be tomorrow, right? My next skull drawing, I'm gonna really think about how I'm going to push that nose. All right, so this is at 31 minutes. Do I want to keep going? Maybe for a little bit more. Just maybe for a little bit more. Maybe what I'll like about doing my drawings digitally and in my sketchbook is it won't be as messy. You know, because this is incredibly messy. No joke. It's incredibly messy. It's a pain to store. You have to spray fix it after you're done. I don't spray fix them until I ship them out or sell them. So they're usually raw like this for a while. You know, so I don't really do that. I need to do a little bit of research and figure out, find like a really stable way of storing drawings, because I still don't know like the best way to like store drawings of this manner. I think the best way is from my limited knowledge and what I think would be the best way would be, if you have a bunch of them, would be to kind of like, I don't know if you want to, I don't know about spray fixing them, but maybe you would spray fix them like with one layer, and then excuse me, you would overlay like tissue paper so that you protect it, and then you put another drawing on top. That's what I think. I don't know. Maybe I got to do some like research on like some ways that people store their drawings, you know. Anyways, I got to get going. I hope you have a wonderful day. This is about 50% done. I'm going to spend some time tomorrow kind of finishing up, wrapping it up, but I got to get going. I want to have a little bit of an evening. I really do appreciate each and every one of you that watch this stream every day. Thank you so much. Don't forget to share and to like and to comment and to subscribe and to talk and forward this show or these drawings to anyone that you feel might be interested. I have to get going. Have a wonderful night. Pierson out. Cheers.